How's everybody doing today? We are going to be discussing a little horror film called Barbarian. A woman stays in an Airbnb who discovers that the house that she is renting is not what it seems. The film is directed by Zach Kreger, who gave us films like Miss March. Best film of all time. And that is all I'm going to say without getting into any spoilers. I'm going to stay spoiler free because there is a lot to talk about in this film. This film stars Georgina Campbell, Bill Skarsgard, and Justin Long. And let me just say something up front. This might be my favorite horror film of the year. This movie was very surprising in its tone and its atmosphere. There are times when you feel like you're walking through the catacombs, and it was just a wonderful surprise. I think this is going to be a very sleeper hit for a lot of people. I know this film is not on a lot of people's radar, and it should be, because I think for the most part, Zach Kreger does a really good job of not only building up tension and atmosphere, but also giving us twists and turns that we are not going to be expecting. And that is what caught me by surprise, because there are things that happen in this film that go from one point to another, and it does a really good job of not only transitioning us into getting us feeling comfortable and uncomfortable with the situation that's happening, but also defying our expectations for this film, because there are a lot of twists and turns in this film that I'm not going to get into, and you're off better knowing very little about this film. Because if you are somebody that has not watched any of the trailers, then you are going to be wonderfully surprised. There is a moment in this film where I was just busting out laughing, and I just could not hold it to myself. And that is something that really is different in this film, that really has its own niche. There are some great jump scares in this film, and if you think you know exactly what the film is, you don't. That is something that I was really surprised about this film. That is something that I really enjoyed. Justin Long is somebody that does not get the credit that he deserves, and he is absolutely wonderful in this movie. He does a really good job of emoting fear, and he's not a stranger to the horror realm, so it was wonderful seeing him come back into this horror realm. Georgina Campbell in this film is absolutely wonderful. I have never seen her in anything before, and for a split second, I thought she was a girl from Escape Room. She's not. And I thought she was absolutely wonderful. She is fine. And she does a really good job of emoting fear and wondering what the hell is going on when she gets a mix-up. And she finds out Pennywise is staying at the same Airbnb as she is. So we already have that little confusion. There are moments in this film that are going to get you wondering. There are some issues with this film, but those issues did not decrease the enjoyment that I had with this film, because it is a wonderful surprise. This is scary, it is claustrophobic, it is surprisingly hilarious, and I was just pleasantly surprised with this film. I think it is just wonderful. There are going to be a lot of people that will enjoy this. I'm not sure if it's going to be their favorite horror film of the year, like it's going to be mine, but I really enjoy this film. I think this is a wonderful surprise. It is definitely going to be in my top 10 of the year. So overall, even though I had some issues with the film, and those issues did not decrease the excitement and the enjoyment of this film, I will say that you guys should check it out in theaters, but also when it comes out on Blu-ray or 4K, go ahead and buy it. I think this is a film that you are going to have fun with in theaters and at home. Have you guys checked out Barbarian? Did you like it? Did you not? Go ahead and drop those thoughts in the comments below. Don't spoil it for anybody. Click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more reviews. Click that bell notification so you get notified every single time a video pops up, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.